You're going to have to leave. Please, go on. Thank you. How kind. See? Was that hard? I suppose there's no harm in telling you what happened. Word is bound to get around Bruma anyway. Turns out that Braden Lyrian is a vampire. Or was. If it wasn't for Reynold Draelus, we may have never uncovered the truth. Let me explain. In the last week or so, we found 2 bodies stashed in shallow graves outside the city walls. The bodies had puncture wounds on their necks. The bodies were those of some beggars who used to wander the streets looking for handouts. Vampire probably thought no one would miss them. Luckily for us, Raynal arrived in town. He said he was a vampire hunter, so we asked for his help. He tracked the vampire to this house. When he entered the place around noon, Braden was sleeping. He was able to slay him at that point. Luckily, Braden's wife wasn't home. Poor thing. She didn't even know her husband was infected. We did a follow-up investigation, and it's true that no one recollects seeing Braden out in the daylight. He's only been spotted at night. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell you. So you can see we really don't need... As far as I know, he was a good man. I never saw this coming. But vampires are masters of deception. I'm impressed. It only took him a day to track the vampire down. Did you ever hear about the ghost of Lord Vlindrel? They say he haunts the road to Coral. Not that I've ever seen him myself, mind you. Feel free to question anyone in town. They shouldn't give you too much trouble.
I can't believe... Please, I need your... Forgive me. I loved my husband dearly, and to lose him this way makes no sense. Anything you can do to help would be wonderful. This is all happening so fast. I came home only just a few hours ago. I found the door open, and my Braden dead. Standing over him was a Dunmer. I screamed and ran out into the street. I heard the Dunmer identify himself as Reynold Draelus. He said he was a vampire hunter and that Braden was his mark. The guards seemed to know about Reynold, and after a search of the house, the body of some beggar was found stashed in our basement. The guards sent for Carius, who is an investigator for crimes here in Bruma. In minutes, Reynold convinced Carius that Braden was a vampire. Well, of course it does. It was obviously planted here. Why would he stash a body in his own house? And another thing, the guards are making a big deal out of no one seeing Braden out in the daylight. Well, of course that's the case. He works at night and has to sleep during the day. Why does that make him a vampire? It's all that Reynold character. I don't trust him. The thing that bothers me the most is that I swear I've seen him before. Of course, he says he's never been here. There isn't much more to say. Please, help me clear my husband's name. I have no idea where he'd be. I know I sound desperate, but I know I'm right.
Well met.
Greetings to you. Hi there. I'm Yvara Shanit, Countess... Captain Good day.
Well, there's a most comfortable bed just downstairs. Excellent. Good day. How are you? I've been better. Whoa! Well? Ah, you mean that vampire hunter. He's staying over at Olav's Tap and Tack. Goodbye. How do you do? How are you?
Afternoon.
What? I usually don't give out that kind of... Go ahead. What a thoughtful... I'll take that and thank you. Every little bit helps. Thank you. Thank you. How kind. Not now, not later, not ever. Don't, please. I'm sorry. I doubt it. Yeah, see, for me, thanks. Now that'll get you something. You're good. Raynill's staying in the lab. I'll...
I'm here to relieve you. My feet are killing me.
Hi there.
What? And nothing else I can tell you about. I know I may be out of line by saying this, but I think the city guards may be wrong. I could have sworn I saw him outside in the daylight before. When I heard Raynill killed him, I didn't know what to think. Galaborn? That's odd that you should mention that name. Raynill told me that he was the last vampire he hunted. Yeah, that's right. Somewhere in Skingrad, I believe. That's apparently why the guards trust him so readily. Just look for me if you need anything.
Hello.
So, I'm sure Erlene is her accusations that Raynill is lying is not surprising. I suppose if I found out a loved one was something as horrid as a vampire. How'd you know about that? Too many people don't know how to keep quiet about official matters. Very well. The Skingrad City Watch informed us that Galaborn was killed by Raynill not too long ago. Galaborn was a vampire as well, obviously. What do you mean you disagree? That's a bold statement. What proof do you have that Galaborn was not a vampire? I don't know what to say. It all makes perfect sense now. Why else would Raynill have removed this journal from the crime scene in Skingrad? I heard no mention of a key either. It must have been removed by Raynill from Braden's body before we arrived. To think that 2 innocent men were killed, and that I'm responsible for one of their deaths. I will rouse the guard.
Hello.
I must go and tell the...
Anything else I... Just look for me if you... Anything? Galaborn? Yeah, that's... The Count... Blasted... Hafid Hollowleg said... Just look for me if you need anything else.
Just before I arrived here, I received a report Raynor was spotted heading west out of Bruma. The scout tried to follow. The only cave to the west that comes close to the one described in Galaborn's journal is Boreal Stone. You must get there before he acquires whatever artifact. You're my... If you won't... I can't... Please hurry. Raynor...
You'll never take me down!
I saw you enter Olav's tap and tack before I could get there, and I knew that I had to sneak out of Bruma somehow. It was only a matter of time before you or Carius figured it out. Certainly not. I'm surprised Carius didn't send the entire city watch up here, but then I would have seen that coming, I suppose. I expected to lay low here for a while and then be on my way. So again, I underestimated you. This leaves me with little choice. I prefer the Yes, I suppose it is.
Oh!
Die, damn you!
Hi!
What news do... Long ago, I made a promise to Brayden. I promised to never reveal to anyone what I'm about to reveal to you now. However, because you've avenged his unjust death, I feel that Brayden would understand why I'm breaking that pact. Brayden told me about this amulet when they first brought it home from whatever distant land it came from. He never really trusted anyone else in the group, and before he secured the treasure in that cave, he had a special enchantment placed upon it. The magic masks the true identity of the item. All it takes is a simple command word, and the amulet would be restored to its true state. No, he always feared this day would come. He left me knowledge of that word in the event that he died, and I came into possession of the keys. If the other members of Brayden's group were still alive, and I on my deathbed, only then would I pass the knowledge on to them. If you'd give me that amulet, I would like to show... Thank you. I will now speak the word Brotherhood. Here is the amulet back. I'm certain that's what I think. Justice has been done. What? I'm glad he's dead. Justice has been done.
How do you do? Hey, you. Yes?
I've heard much about your deed. I trust the stipend Tolgan gave you whetted your... Good point. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Countess Nerina Cavane. Well, it's safe to say I'm a collector of sorts. In fact, I'd be so bold as to proclaim my collection the most complete in all Cyrodiil. A particular relic has eluded me for many years. Possessing this piece of Akaviri antiquity would make my collection complete. I'm of course referring to the Draconian Madstone. The stone is a fine bit of Akaviri craftsmanship. Worn like an amulet, this talisman is said to protect the wearer from poisons of any type. The Madstone appears as a snake coiled around and encircling itself. The eyes of the snake are supposed to be precious gems or some such. Through my sources, I've learned that the last reported location of the Madstone was the ruins at Pale Pass. Are you familiar? Back at the end of the... But they didn't... Not quite. The army of Raymond knew that the organized Akaviri forces were commanded... Rumors placed it in a snowy vale called Pale Pass. As his forces fought their way across the Gerald Mountains, the only strange part was that the command post and Pale Pass were never found. It's come to my attention that the post did exist, and it happens to be the last reported location. If you retrieve... I had a feeling you'd accept. I've come into the possession of a diary, written by an Akaviri messenger. I'm also... May the path ahead be free of danger. I'm pleased. The Madstone awaits. May the path ahead be free of danger.
How do you do?
talk to Jove.
Who are you? A place of blessed darkness. You do. You are too pretty to worship in this place. People like you, like to hear you talk. Remember, this place. Why are you here?
You have entered a... These are dark times. Unless you can persuade me of your good in...
We'll see.
Oh, I'll take that, and thank you very... I'll take that, thank you. How kind. This is the Shrine of Azur. If you wish to speak to the lady, leave her an offering of glow dust, and perhaps you... I'll be here.
What's that?
Watch out! Show me what you've got!
Die, unbeliever!
This is the
Only the
part where
chosen
you
will
fall
survive
down
the
and bleed
cleansing.
to death.
You're pathetic!
Die, damn you!
For Lord Dagon!
Watch out!
Oh my goodness! Excuse me, are you all right? Have your eyes spilled?
You want to learn about heavy armor?
What can I... Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel. Tell your friends about me. Bye.
How goes it?
Okay, you.
Not bad.
The Mythic Dawn murdered the Emperor and led those damn Daedra right into the heart of the Empire.
Assuming
They'll
you could
pay for their treachery.
Farewell.
I'm only asking for a single.
Well met.
I shopped at Three Brothers a couple of days ago. Not sure which one I talked to, though.
All three of them are nice folks.
Safe travels.
Take care.
Get lost.
If you're looking for books, First Edition is the only place in the city to find them.
It's a shame all the smaller bookstores are gone. I guess they just couldn't compete.
Be seeing you.
Just keep one hand on your hip and both eyes.
Well met.
Edgar Vo- May I interest you in some of my fine wares? Thank you for your... Bye.
Have you ever browsed the goods at Three Brothers Trade Goods?
I've shopped there many times. The brothers never fail to please. Bye.
An old beggar.
Good morning.
Morning.
What's going on with you?
I understand Daedra worship has become increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
The Ultimar have powerful wizards. It could be a dangerous situation.
Be seeing you.
sure which one I talked to, though.
I don't know.
Hi. The Fighters Guild has competition in Leowin, called the Blackwood Company. Very
Hi there.
tough.
Good
Maybe
morning.
Too tough. No doubt. I heard that some cult called the Mythic Dawn.
Hello there.
Assassination.
Greetings.
Fine. What can I interest you in? I wouldn't make that deal with... Thank you. Come on. Good day.
What's the matter? Getting tired? That's the best you can do.
I have seen your name, traveler, and heard it whispered in twilight. I ask a service which holds promise of fame and reward. Many years ago, 5 followers slew the vampire Dratic and its kin, but all were infected by the foul creature. Knowing their fate, they sealed themselves up in the vampire's lair. Their suffering weighs heavily on me. Travel to the gutted mine. The door will open to you. Bring the piece of death to my followers, and you shall earn my gratitude.
here! Rah!
Oh!